welcome to another episode of How to Make Money Online Non-Stop. So today we are going to be talking about basically 4 updates that you should not miss. You heard me correctly, 4 updates or 4 projects that you shouldn't miss basically. Number 1 is Alex Mining, number 2 is Smart Code AI, number 3 is Olight, and number 4, the 𝐿𝐾𝐈𝐄 of them all, is ASCENSUM diary. So the 𝐿𝐾𝐈𝐄 of them of all is ASCENSUM diary. I've always said that do everything possible to get a node on ASCENSUM diary. Have it in mind that once the movement starts on ASCENSUM diode, we are going to be hitting the goal of $100 per token, $500 per token, $1,000 per token, $2,000, $5,000, as high as the limits the sky can reach, right? Now, the reason why I said my number 1 priority for my community, right, on the crypto exchange community, is ASCENSUM diary is because the project is a community-based. The token, which is ASM, is a community-based token, right? The CEO or the developer behind ASCENSUM DAO does not have any control over this project because the ownership has been renounced. You can basically check it out on their contract address and all that. You're going to be getting access to all that. Do you understand? So what I would advise is to get more information from time to time. It's advisable to join my WhatsApp channel. Okay, the link is going to be in the description of this video, or as well in the comments. Going to be in the pinned comments of this video. So I would advise everyone to get at least 1 node, and 1 node basically costs only $25. The link directly to this ASCENSUM diary page, right, is going to be in the description. All you need to do to get access to it, or to get 1 node or even more than 1 node, is to use your Token Pocket wallet or a Trust wallet. And for you to use Trust wallet, just get the smart contract address and add it to your wallet so that it will be functional. But I basically love using Token Pocket. So that being said, let's just hop in onto the first project, right, which is Alex Mining. Now, Alex Mining, as I've said, is a long-time project, and you shouldn't miss out. Okay, you shouldn't miss out. So let me just log in quickly so you could see my dashboard. Everything is real. So you could see right here, I'm having about 35,000 as total amount, right? You see that my actual investment account, which is my account balance, that is where it shows my investment balance. Okay, and this one shows my referral commission, what I've earned so far. As I've always said, I'm not important, or I'm never interested about referral commissions, because I basically focus more on investing to make money. Do you understand? My money works for me. That's what I've always said. So even though nobody registers under me or nobody use my referral link, I will always make money. But I always tell people, whenever I show you a way or a project to make money, do everything possible to make money, because our goal is to be financially stable. We all know what is happening currently in our country, Nigeria, or around the world, that the economics is not smiling at all. So you need to try as much as possible to get at least averagely 2, 3, 4, 5 streams of income. It's very, very important. Do you understand? And that is why it's advisable to venture into investing online. When I talk about online, we are talking about stocks, shares, we are talking about forex, and so many other options. We are not talking about that now. So let's just run through these 4 projects right now. So Alex Mining is one of them, and it's long term. We are looking at Alex Mining is a recurring project, right? As I've always said. So I would advise you not to miss from this project. Remember, Alex Mining or its predecessors, which is still the same developers or the creators of this project, they come out every year. And the minimum they last, right, every year they last averagely 6 to 9 months. The last time they lasted 8 months, that was last year. Their previous project lasted 8 months. Do you understand? So that's why I always tell people it's advisable to, whenever I'm emphasizing about a project, make sure you do them, because they have tendency to stay on an average 5 months and above. So don't miss out from ALEXMINE, okay? So now they are basically basic packages. You can see I have four investments running right now. I have 4 investments. You can see my minor, I have 4 investments. And they are basically how many packages here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have total of 5. So first one, which is 4,000 naira, has expired, right? So we have basically active 4 packages left. This last one it's basically not active. You could see sold out. Then there's another section here which you see purchase. This is where the heavy gang is, where you're having the lowest as 269,800, where you're going to be earning this amount, 2,250. And on a long run, your total income will be about 821,000. Do you understand? So it's quite profitable. You can, if you have huge funds, you're not using, or that is necessarily not being used right now, I will advise you, if you have those funds and it's good, you're not using it for now, I'll advise you to venture into buying all the packages on lease, then as well picking 1 or 2 from the purchase section. That being said, let's go to the next session. Now, which Smart Gold? Smart Gold also is a long-time project, as I've said, which is the number 2 project I don't want you to miss in 2026. So let's log in and go through it. So you could see right here, I'm having a total of 6,100 naira, and I basically earn about, I think, 1,800 every single day from this project. I've made a lot of withdrawals, even though they are little, right? Wow. Fortunately enough, they have currently a running discounted package right now, which is going to be ending in 55 hours. 55, that should be a day and half or 2 days and few hours. Yeah, 2 days. So this package is going to be running discounted for the next 2 days. Do you understand? So it's new basically. It's new. The 15K package, which was discounted by 25%. So you are going to be paying 11,250, which I'm going to be buying. I'm going to be funding and buying these 2 packages. Now, this 50,000 package is this one right here, which you can see. 50,000 naira, right? You can see it's still the same 60 days, the total of 96,000, which is total of 16 daily. So they just discounted it by 25%. Instead of you paying 50,000, you're going to be getting it for 37,500. So what I will do right now is I'm going to be buying both of them tomorrow. Today is 15, so probably tomorrow, which is 16, I'm going to be buying these 2. So let's just do very brief calculation right here and see the amount I'm going to be spending, right? Very simple and easy. So if we are adding these 2 together, right? That is 11,250 plus 37,500. That will give us about 48,750. 48,750. Let's just say 49,000, right? Total. We are rounding up to a round figure. Now, total of what? 49,000. So if I'm to invest in this particular 2 discounted package, let's see if it is profitable. Now, have it in mind that the minimum total is 60 days. This is running for 150 days, right? 150 days. So now let's do a minimum calculation. Currently, I earn 1,800 per day, right? 1,800 per day. Let's check how many days do I have on each package, because I'm looking at how much do I entail to earn. So right now I've used up 9 days out of 50 days. This I've used 4 days out of 50 days. I've used 46 days out of 50 days. So basically on this particular package, I'm only just having 4 days left. So it's advisable for me to pick up that discount. So once it goes off, I'm going to be losing 600 naira. So I won't be earning a total of 1,008 any longer. I'll be earning less than that. So if 600 is taken from 1,008, definitely I'm going to be earning 1,200, right? So now let's do the simple maths. So now I'm going to be spending 49,000 naira. I'm trying to show you guys how profitable this discounted offer is right now. Okay, So spending 49,000 naira on these two discount package. And on an average, we are going to be looking at 30 days per month. So we are running at an average of 3 months, right? But what me I normally do calculate is an average of 30 days. Do you understand? So now, if I'm going to multiply these two, so I'm having a total of 1,800, right? 1,800 times 30 days. So I'm going to be earning on both package 54,000. Remember, I'm having a total of 1,002. So let me just do 1,002, 1,200 plus 1,800. Right, because I already have an existing package, right? So I'm going to be earning 3,000 naira for the next 30 days. 30 days. So that will be 90,000 naira straight. Now let's exempt the existing package I have. Let's just calculate how profitable is this. I've already done the calculation earlier, right? Which we in 30 days we're going to be earning 54,000. And how much did we spend as a whole? Right? Remember, it's going to run for one is running for 150 days, one is running for 60 days, which is equivalent to 3 months, right? So now what am I trying to say? In just 1 month, we are making 54,000, right? For only just these two packages, which is going to allow us to earn 1,008 times. That is 1,008 per day times 30, that is 54,000. Remember, we invested 54 minus 49,000 naira. Remember, we invested 49,000. So in the first month, we only got a profit of 5,000 naira. Do you understand? A profit of 5,000. Remember, we've eliminated our capital, which is 49,000 naira. Right? So in the next 3 months or every other month left, right? The remaining months. So we've made our first profit of 5,000 naira, taking out our capital for the first month. So if you're going to be earning 1,800 for 2 months, which is 60 days, right? That is, we're going to be having a total profit for the next 2 months as 108 plus 5,000 naira. That will be around that will be 113,000 as profit that we have taken our capital. So if you ask me right now, is this profitable? It is 101% profitable. And why do I say this? You invested how much? 49,000 naira, and you're reaping over 113,000 naira in just 60 days as profit after taking out your capital, which is to 49,000 naira. So 113,000 naira will be the profit, and probably for the next few days, then you'll be earning extra small profits as well. So during the process of the first 1 month, you can basically reinvest or put in your investment on any of the other packages below here. Do you understand? So if you ask me again, is this profitable? For buying these two packages, it is 101% profitable. So let's go into the third one, investment package, which is 𝐒𝐈𝐓. Now, 𝐒𝐈𝐓 just recently got launched, which I made emphasis a few days back, right? What I advise people is get the whole packages. There are only just 3 packages here. You can basically just buy all. It's not costly. A total of 42,000 plus 19. That is a total of 61,000. So if you know you want to be investing, probably you have a capital of 200,000, or you have a capital of 100,000 naira, or you have more than that, right? Let's just say averagely you have 100,000 naira. What I would advise you is try to make it as high as 120,000, so you can basically get on board on Alex Mining, get on board on 𝐒𝐈𝐓, right? With a total of 121,000 or 122,000, you get all the packages on both 𝐒𝐈𝐓, which is just 42,000, 14,000, and 5,000 naira, right? On 𝐒𝐈𝐓, and all the packages on the first section on Alex Mining. Do you understand? So this is a new project which is 𝐒𝐈𝐓. I don't know how long on an average they are going to be staying, but it is also quite profitable. Then the Oga Patapata of them of all, which I said earlier on, is ASCENSUM diode. Please do everything possible to get on board. At least hold one AI. You can see there is a lot of benefits holding the ASCENSUM token in the community. So if you are in the community as an ASCENSUM diode community member, try to hold at least on an average one token so that you'll be able to get future benefits when they come. There are so many profitable mediums from this community ASCENSUM diode. So make sure you do everything possible. We are currently in the phase 2, which we've already gotten liquidity. It's listed already. We have nodes. Then this session of phase 2 is where the buying and burning starts facing out. And this is where the price value of ASCENSUM can hit $100, $500, $1,000, as high as it can go. Do you understand? Remember, the total supply of ASCENSUM is just $160. I mean, I say $160, 160,000 tokens, and which of recent, about I think 1% or 2% has been burnt out because of the constant buy and sell that has occurred within the blockchain. Do you understand? So there are so many options here. You can run through the platform yourself. Make sure you use your token pockets, right? Once you click the link in the description, get 1, 2, 3 nodes and don't miss out. So these are the 4 best investment projects that you shouldn't miss out. You could see why I said you must make sure you join. You can see, if you read here, you see raise real estate investment powered by blockchain. So in the future, there will be so many companies partnering with ASCENSUM diode community that will give us an edge over every other person that has basically bought the ASCENSUM token from different exchanges. Do you understand? So it's better you if you want to be profitable on both sides, make sure you have at least 3 nodes. You bought at least 3 nodes on ASCENSUM diode in the community, right? And you can probably bag few more tokens outside on exchanges. Do you understand? So that while the prices of the ASCENSUM token is growing rapidly high, you could easily swiftly sell out on exchanges, and you hold on the community so that when they start shipping out futuristic benefits of the community to members, you will be a partaker of it. I think with this little said, I would advise everyone to try as much as possible to get 1 to 2 to 3 nodes on ASCENSUM diode, get an account on ALEXMINING, get an account on Smart Gold, and also make sure they are all funded, and as well get an account on 𝐒𝐈𝐓. So these are the 4 best smart projects right now that you can venture into in 2026. Please, my number 1 prioritize for my community, both on YouTube, Twitter, WhatsApp, Telegram. Make sure you hold a node on the ASCENSUM diode blockchain. That'll be all for now. See you guys again in my next video. We all love talking about how to make money non-stop. Bye for now. Remember, subscribe, like, and share. Love you all.